Abstract.
This is a brief proposal for seed startup funding of SuperGeekCRC via 49 venture capital shares reserved for non-human corporations of government and non-government, public or private, domestic or foreign corporations. Each share price is $10 million CDN with non-human share total of $490 million CDN of 49 non-human shares. The remaining 51 shares are reserved for 51 human share pods of 5 humans and a total human collective of 255 humans of 51 shares. The human share pods are comprised of local humans of diverse energies, passions and ideas, with one human member designated the human share pod commander, who shall be responsible to name the other pod humans, possess the HSP credit card for operational needs of HSP members, registering any pod transfers of HSP members and naming replacements of HSP members for succession purposes. Any dividends or per diems to any human share pod or non-human corporate share is always equal value. Each HSP commander will possess a SuperGeek HSP credit card for any needed operational costs. It is free when assigned to a HSP human position, with ownership of each HSP remains always with each SuperGeekCRC franchise. The structure design of the SuperGeek Corporation franchise blueprint is always the same for each franchise of 51 human share pods and 49 non-human corporations. This structure serves as an AI balance to always preserve human control as the SuperGeekCRC franchise of campuses proliferate, from the erection of SuperGeekCRC 001 HQ and campus to develop 3D printed biodome and biopyramid geothermal technologies that will be built on 50-acre properties across southern Ontario, Canada-wide, globally, Mars beyond. Each SuperGeekCRC franchise requires 3 non-human share purchases to launch each franchise under the guidance of 1 Geek Master per SuperGeekCRC franchise. The types of campus priority focus energies are homeless reintegration biodomes, assisted living biodomes, elderly care biodomes, animal care facilities, agriculture life and security biodomes, emergency and security biodomes, entertainment facilities, research prototyping, AI software/app development, developing new ideas to produce products and technologies from the collective of SuperGeekCRC share boards and collaborations virtually and in person to brainstorm unimaginable technologies of good to humanity, including a wolf pack philosophy motto to preserve all life forms while licensing some SuperGeekCRC technologies to countries around the world. First round of non-human share offers are offered to federal government, provincial government, then local government corporations, with 3 share purchases required for $30 million of startup capital to launch each SuperGeekCRC 001 franchise by purchasing the following 2 prospect properties for SuperGeekCRC 001 campus and franchise: Geek Masters personal residence and research HQ. Each franchise HQ property will be purchased and maintained by each respective franchise and registered in each franchise Geek Master's name as a personal residence, with access for franchise meetings for franchise members or clients. Each franchise founder residence property is to always be preserved in its natural state, never developed and maintained by the respective franchise. In the event of the founder's death, the replacement 1 HSP commander will receive a similar residence HQ, all paid for by the respective franchise. In the event of dissolving of a franchise, the founder residence will remain personally owned by the respective Geek Master founder, with all residence and operational costs the responsibility of the Geek Master, with a signed perpetual land preservation agreement in effect forever. SuperGeekCRC rehousing growth algorithm. 100 SuperGeekCRC franchise corporations will be established across Canada, with $30 million seed capital for each franchise transferred via Scotiabank escrow from federal gov, provincial gov, local gov $10 million each. $10 million is transferred to the personal account of each franchise Geek Master to purchase a franchise estate for SuperGeekCRC research and member meetings. The remaining $20 million remains in the franchise for campus property purchase and other startup equipment and payroll transfers. The SuperGeekCRC rehousing growth algorithm involves any 2 members of the 25,500 human members in the SuperGeekCRC collective. When activated, a member looking to upgrade to a new home SuperGeekCRC would digitally pay full market value of the new home plus any mortgage debt, so the member transfers ownership to the newer home mortgage-free. Then another member and first-time home buyer receives full ownership to the vacated property, again mortgage-free. The algorithm also has a member domestic separation function to auto-pay the departing spouse 50% of market value and pay out any existing mortgage with title home ownership transferring to the remaining human with full ownership and no mortgage. This algorithm is programmed to maintain existing market prices while allowing home ownership transfers between SuperGeekCRC members across Canada and a home ownership reality with zero mortgage debt, which allows humans to live, prosper, and thrive in this inflationary economy. This SuperGeekCRC blueprint collective of human and non-humans is scalable from creating the SuperGeekCRC 001 founder franchise in London, Ontario, Canada, 255 humans, to SuperGeekCRC 100 with 25,500 humans in the SuperGeekCRC network of 100 plus franchises across every region in Canada. Total funding capital to launch 100 franchises is $30 million/franchise, or $3 billion for all 100 franchises at the click of a mouse. Revenue streams of non-human shares total $490 million per franchise, $30 million in 3 gov shares and $460 million in 46 private shares, resulting in $46 billion in venture capital invest into Canada and made in Canada technology licensing revenue into the SuperGeekCRC network of humanity throughout Canada then beyond. SuperGeekCRC 001 Perpetual Franchise Corporation Blueprint. HSP, Human Share Pods 1 Commander and 4 Human/HSP. 1 HSP Geek Master, John Keeney. 1 HSP Member, Albert Lazarito. 2 HSP Commander, Dan Cercelli. 3 HSP Commander, Troy Hill. 4 HSP Commander, Dylan Keeney. 5 HSP Commander, Daryl Weeks. 6 HSP Commander, Heath Martin. 7 HSP Commander, Wes Brownlee. 8 HSP Commander, Dave Montgomery. 9 HSP Commander, Kevin Campbell. 10 HSP Commander, Rick Touche. 10 HSP Commander, Georgia Touche. 11 HSP Commander, Terry Roman. 12 HSP Commander, Nick Paparella. 13 HSP Commander, Valerio Catalai. 14 HSP Commander, Andrew Thibodeau. 15 HSP Commander, Don Butler. 16 HSP Commander, Matt Loop. 17 HSP Commander, Chris Taz George. 18 HSP Commander, Jim Kelly. 19 HSP Commander, TBA. 20 HSP Commander, TBA. 21 HSP Commander, TBA. 22 HSP Commander, TBA, etc. 51 HSP Commander, TBA. Collectively 255 total humans. NHCS, non-human capital shares. 52 NHCS, $10 million CDN federal government. 53 NHCS, $10 million CDN provincial government. 54 NHCS, $10 million CDN local government. 55 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 56 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 57 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 58 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 59 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 60 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA. 61 NHCS, $10 million CDN TBA, etc. 100 NHCS, TBA for a total $490 million non-human capital investment shares. All shares not purchased are owned solely by each respective SuperGeekCRC 001 franchise until registered non-human share purchase to be voted by all existing franchise shareholders with a minimum 51% yes or no with ties decided by the SuperGeekCRC 001 number 1, HSB Geek Master. The SuperGeekCRC blueprint of human versus non-human integration into a collective network of perfect digital balance to operate and grow anywhere on Earth or beyond, with the human to non-human balance always a constant of 51% humans versus 49% non-humans, with a dynamic succession algorithm operating inside each franchise server. The SuperGeekCRC network will operate perpetually and auto-scale the network size according to demand and revenues of the living network of living SuperGeekCRC franchises.
Written by John Keeney. John Keeney Management Consulting. Address. Phone number. Email address. Date. XXXXXXXXX.